Let me ask you a question. Why do thousands of people leave their homes and gather on the streets to protest? Why do some people join a movement while others stay silent? Is it just politics? Or is there something deeper happening inside the human mind? Today, we're not going to discuss political parties, leaders, or who's right and who's wrong. Instead, we're going to explore something far more fascinating. Human psychology. What happens inside our brains when people experience frustration, uncertainty, or the feeling that they are not being heard? Today, we'll understand the psychology behind mass protests, not through politics, but through science and human behavior. Part 1. A protest is more than anger. When we see protests on television or social media, we usually notice the crowd. But psychology tells us that every crowd is made up of thousands of individual stories. Some people are worried about their future. Some feel unheard. Some believe they've been treated unfairly. Others simply want change. When thousands of individuals experience similar emotions at the same time, those emotions become collective behavior. This isn't unique to India. It's a universal pattern seen throughout history across different countries and cultures. Part 2. The psychology of frustration. One of the most powerful concepts in psychology is frustration. Frustration happens when there's a large gap between what people hope for and what they actually experience. Imagine spending years studying, working hard, making sacrifices, and dreaming about a better future. Now imagine feeling that your efforts are not leading to the outcomes you expected. Regardless of the reason, the brain responds. Stress hormones increase. Anxiety rises. Sleep becomes difficult. Over time, prolonged frustration can transform into anger, disappointment, or hopelessness. Psychologists often describe this as the frustration-aggression response, when unresolved frustration eventually influences behavior. Part 3. Why do people join mass movements? Not everyone participates in protests, so why do some people decide to join? One explanation comes from social identity theory. Human beings naturally seek belonging. We identify ourselves as students, workers, professionals, parents, or members of communities. When people feel that others share the same concerns or struggles, they begin to see themselves as part of a larger group. That shared identity creates unity. People feel they are not alone, and together, they believe their voices are more likely to be heard. This is psychology, not politics. Part 4. How social media amplifies emotions. Today, social media plays a major role in shaping public emotions. A single emotional video, a viral post, or a powerful speech. Within minutes, millions of people can see it. Psychologists call this emotional contagion. Just like laughter can spread through a room, emotions such as fear, anger, hope, or sadness can spread rapidly online. The more emotional content we consume, the more likely our own emotions begin to mirror what we see. That's why it's important to separate emotional reactions from verified facts. Strong emotions don't always mean complete information. Part 5. Protecting your mental health during emotionally charged times. Whether you support a movement, disagree with it, or simply observe it from a distance, your mental health matters. Here are 3 practical tips. First, stay informed, but avoid endless doom scrolling. Constant exposure to stressful news increases anxiety and emotional fatigue. Second, verify information before reacting or sharing it. False information spreads fastest when emotions are high. Third, if current events leave you feeling overwhelmed, talk to someone you trust. Whether it's a friend, family member, or mental health professional, expressing your emotions is healthier than carrying them alone. Being mentally strong doesn't mean ignoring your emotions. It means understanding and managing them. Conclusion. Today, we didn't discuss political parties or take sides. Instead, we explored the psychology behind why large groups of people act the way they do. Whether it's a protest, a social movement, or any major national event, every collective action begins with individual human emotions. The better we understand those emotions, the better we understand ourselves and each other. At Soul Mitra AI, We believe that understanding the mind is the first step toward building a healthier society. If you enjoy psychology-based content that helps explain real-life human behavior, consider subscribing to the channel, and I'd love to hear your thoughts.